The Vorthan slave markets were the worst-kept secret in the Outer Rim. Species from across the galaxy knew to avoid that sector unless they wanted to end up in chains. The Galactic Council turned a blind eye. The Vorthans were too powerful, too well-connected to challenge directly. That changed the day they captured a human colony transport. Ambassador Kreetalk was showing off his newest acquisitions to potential buyers when Council investigator Zarvan arrived for a routine inspection. Zarvan was Quellian, a species known for their strict neutrality. Their parents encaged their children. Do you have any idea what you've triggered? Before Kreetalk could respond, alarms started blaring throughout the facility. Sir, a guard rushed in. Ships just appeared in orbit. Hundreds of them. They're all human vessels. Zarvan released Kreetalk and activated his emergency beacon. This is Investigator Zarvan declaring a Priority 1 evacuation. All non-Vorthan personnel, leave immediately. What's about to happen here? You don't want to witness. This is ridiculous. Kreetalk snarled. Humans are peaceful. They're known for their diplomacy, their art, their love for their offspring, Zarvan finished. You know what makes humans truly terrifying? It's not their strength or their technology. It's what they become when you threaten their young. The lights went out. Emergency power kicked in, bathing everything in red. Through the windows, they could see human drop ships descending like angry meteors. One of the children in the cell looked up and said clearly, "They're here." Kreetalk ran to his command center, Zarvan reluctantly following. The screens showed humans advancing through the facility. But these weren't soldiers in traditional sense, they were parents. Miners who'd welded mining equipment into weapons. Teachers who'd turned educational tools into devices of destruction. Doctors who knew exactly where to strike to cause maximum pain without killing. Open fire, Kreetalk commanded. His guards shied. The humans walked through plasma fire like it was rain. One human male took a direct hit to the chest, looked down at the smoking wound, then kept walking. The rage in his eyes transcended species barriers. Personal shields? Kreetalk gasped. No, Zarvan said quietly. Adrenaline. Endorphins, parental rage. Their bodies are overriding pain, injury, even death until they complete. Jake rinsed his mouth with water from his canteen, spitting it out carefully away from everyone. Not impossible, just human. We've been sucking venom out of snake bites for thousands of years. Doesn't always work on Earth. Depends on the snake and how fast you act. But I figured alien venom might actually be easier for our chemistry to handle. You figured, the professor said faintly. Jake shrugged. Calculated risk. My grandmother in Arizona taught me this when I was 10. Of course, she also taught me to identify snakes first, but he grinned weakly. Space snakes are new. Later, at the medical facility, doctors confirmed that Lyra would make a full recovery. Jake was treated for chemical burns in his mouth and throat. Minor injuries that would heal in days. The incident report would become required reading at the academy, titled Emergency Xenotoxin Extraction Using Human Biochemistry, a Case Study in Death Worlder Evolution. Jake just called it. That time I used Grandma's snake advice in space.